Quick Eats Dinner for Two. Today we are making steelhead trout, kale, and mac and cheese. As you can see in warp speed, I am removing those leaves from the stems of the kale. We don't want stems in our pot. In Southern Maryland, kale is one of those staples of the fall and winter dinner. You can only find on the table done with smoked turkey leg or ham hocks, but we're gonna go meatless with the kale today. And we're not gonna have any smoked turkey legs or ham hocks, but we are still gonna do it up so that it's nice and tasty. So after all of those stems are removed, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it over to the basin and we're gonna wash the kale. We're gonna put a little bit of baking soda in the water, cold water, right? So we're gonna wash that kale. We have it in our container. Now we're going to move it over to my all-purpose pot. I call this my Insta pot, my crock pot, my slow cooker, my porridge cooker, and today is my kale cooker. But we're going to set that in. We had put some bay leaves in there. We're going to follow that up with some smoked paprika. We have some garlic that we're going to set in here, and y'all, this is going to go on for about 45 minutes. Then we're going to add our vegetable base, our chicken base, hot sauce. Yes, then we're going to add our cider vinegar. Some use white. I prefer cider. Then we'll go in with our salt and pepper. Then following our salt and pepper, we're going to add 2 cups of water. So we're going to set this on the high pressure cooker for 45 minutes after we give that a quick stir to get our seasonings all around. And we're going to set that on the back counter because we're going to use this space to make our macaroni and cheese. So I found these at the store, decided to pick them up. I went off of my traditional recipe and tried something a little different. What I will say is I will go back to my traditional recipe. Although I normally make macaroni and cheese for more than 2 people, you know, I thought that recipe would be a little too much, but hey, we got to stick to what we know. This came out all right. It wasn't great, but we went in with we have some triple cheddar cheese and we have some sharp cheddar cheese. No measurements here, y'all see that. So I went in with half a bag, added my salt and my pepper to that mixture. Oh, that was heavy cream that you saw earlier that I added. Then I had some paprika. This is some white pepper. And we're going to add this secret ingredient, y'all. Even my traditional is that sour cream. You see, that's ooey and gooey. We added a pasta over here. Oh, this is the seasoning for the trout, y'all. If you're interested in it, inbox me and I'll send it to you. This is something that I whipped up. Love it. It's good on chicken, shrimp, fish, seafood, basically all of your poultry and seafood and fish products. We're going to put some olive oil on top of the trout. Trout was already cleaned and set aside and put in the refrigerator. But we're going to, after the olive oil, we're going to sprinkle the juice of half of a lemon over our 2 fillets. And then after we sprinkle the lemon juice, we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper because my seasoning does not include salt. It has some pepper in there, but hey, what is it going to hurt to add a little bit of pepper? We're going to sprinkle in the seasoning. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Make sure that fillets are fully coated. I don't believe in over seasoning. You can never have enough seasoning, especially if it's salt-free, right? So I added that. Then that's going to go into the oven. We have our oven set at 400 degrees. We're going to spoon in the macaroni and cheese. We're going to also set that in the oven. Y'all, the noodles are done and the cheese is ooey and gooey. So we're just putting that in so that I can bake and get all together. There you go. Everything is coming out of the oven. So we're going to plate our macaroni and cheese. Of course, I didn't let it set so you can see it's not that form, but I must say that I did leave out some ingredients in the macaroni and cheese. It wasn't the best, but it was all right. There's the final product. Yes, dinner for 2.